play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. And it's George in at the 1. Clarkson, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Clarkson. Last game he had 10 points. A second chance effort. And the rejection by MP. Yep, it counts. Here's Doncic. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. Now, here's Collins. 11 points last game. Markkanen from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 5.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Utah making a change here. Collier's checked in. Here's Collier. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. On the wing, Markkanen. Covered by LeBron. Markkanen against LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Here's George. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And he makes that one.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Pass to Collier. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. Here's Collier for 3. And it's MV with the rebound. MV's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Doncic.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Collier. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Collins. The shot's good on the assist by George.
John Collins is excellent from deep. Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
Doncic with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Stevenson. James sets the screen for MP. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Collier. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Outside, George. A three-pointer, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Stevenson inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by George. Pass to Collier. Collins, a screen on Doncic. Here's Collier. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He not... We'll go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. MP comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Utah also making some changes. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. And it's John Collins in for Jordan Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
MP out there with James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Vincent in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Collins, and the rejection by MP. Vincent, the pass to MP. Releases from 15, and he can't bank that one in. Doncic with the steal. 1:19 left in the second quarter. A miss that time would have put him up. Utah leading. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. And it's Collier missing.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Stevenson takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. Collins, good.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Vincent with it. Stevenson outside. Shot from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Stevenson's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Sensabaugh. For the 3. And the 3 ball is good. He has 5.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Utah out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And now, not a bad... And that is a wrap. Now,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Utah. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Back to George. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. George has got his first 2 points.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Doncic, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to George. 90 seconds now into the second half. Collins kicks to George. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Lakers with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
To the inside, and finished off by Collins.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And seventh pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with MP. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Back to Clarkson to tie it up. They get it again. The Jazz call timeout.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thanks, David. Los Angeles leading by 3. Nobody near Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Stevenson's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Stevenson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron. Again, the Lakers.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
Clarkson taking his time here. Banked in off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Stevenson, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Clarkson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. MP inside. He started by Collins. Kicks it out to MP. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz trail by 6. Down low. George, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. Utah shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Keontae George steps in at a big-time moment. That's a huge basket.
Reeves right side. Collins against MP. And they go to the intentional foul.
And this could be the old hack-a-shack strategy here. We're seeing this more and more in the NBA, making a poor free throw shooter come through at the line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead. And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Knocks it loose, and stolen by NP. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pulls it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Lakers lead by 9. Clarkson outside. And so the Lakers take the win. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in